first meeting of the initial Board of Works to order, July 16th, 2026. Scott and I are here, and David is absent. An excused absence. So when you look at the minutes, see if there needs to be any additions or corrections. And I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The minutes are approved.
We got a nice healthy
Stack of claims to look at.
Stuff. Let me go print, I've got the quarterly report listed on here, let me go print those copies off.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Is this the new playground equipment?
Yes,
Cool.
that was a grant that we got, and we had to use it by the end of the month. And so we bought the equipment, and we're just they're gonna keep it in storage for us,
Gotcha.
so.
Well, good. I'm glad it's finally gonna happen.
It does take a while, but
Sure.
we'll get there.
People don't realize that. They think you ought to just have it done overnight.
Yes, I have learned that very little happens overnight, other than the sun going down.
Yeah.
Have you sign that, please? I'm out of sorts on my order things today. Yeah, if you could sign that. I don't think anything out of the ordinary is in there, just the usual stuff.
Just a lot of pieces and parts.
Yes. We did get our lights delivered that we ordered, the replacement street lights have been delivered, so, Ted told me that he was gonna finish a few other, seasonal jobs they were working on, getting finished, and then they can, get those installed, so that'll take care of all the missing lights on Main Street.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
That'll be very nice. This is a lot to look at there. That is very time consuming also to sort out and match up everything and making sure you
What
get it from the
department
right.
goes
Yes,
where.
yes. That's quite an undertaking, to account for all those things.
Of course, you can do, when you have your own business, you can do it different. We sorted them at the time of, when they come in, we had tickets
Yeah,
laying all across the counter and
Yeah.
street, water, sewer. and
Yeah.
We went ahead and did the sorting, so when we turned it in, it was already by
Yeah.
department. But that wouldn't be something that they would
yeah,
probably know as well as, since I've been doing it for so long.
yes, exactly,
It was easy
yeah,
for me to know that.
yeah. When they go through the cashier at the front, it's not quite the same.
No, not the same as,
Well, I'm not gonna look at every one.
Yeah, that's understandable. That is understandable.
Do a lot of business up there.
Yeah.
alrighty, I'll make a motion that we, accept the claims as presented for payment.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and I finally found the correct payroll report, so it breaks it down by employee and their hours, not the, everything that we had on the last report, so. I was able to finally find it and streamline it a little bit, it took me a little while, but
Yeah.
that'll do it. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys something. I'm out of my routine today, coming in from that conference.
Yeah, I could blame it on going down the water slide yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Mhm.
At the pool here?
No,
Or
we
event?
went to, I took the two 14-year-olds up to Sky Lake north of Indy,
Uh-huh.
and they had a very tall tower with a slide that you go down, and they,
Is there video of that?
there is video.
Okay, alright. And we will expect a presentation at the next Board of
Yeah.
Works meeting.
Absolutely.
Did you see your whole life flash before your
Mhm.
eyes?
I'm not a lover of heights to start with, so
So a lot of screaming,
Yeah.
you know.
thankfully Ty videoed it, but he turned down
Okay.
the sound, so you don't hear me screaming.
I'm feeling like a birthday Facebook post is in your future or something like that. Once you
do that every time.
That's all right. That's okay. Keeps us on our toes.
You wanna make that motion, Scotty?
Yeah, I'll move that we approve the payroll.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Payroll has been approved.
Thank you. And then we don't have any utility adjustments now. It'll be on the next meeting. And then I've got the quarterly report that I prepare and give to council. So I think, Don, you already got a copy, but I'm gonna give you another one. So this just details where we are at as of the end of June. And, you know, anything that we've noticed or working on, as far as that goes. And then all the fund balances and operating for water and sewer, as well as collection totals. So if you have any questions, let me know. And then
How much was the playground committee, how much were they shooting for?
800,000.
Okay. I couldn't remember,
Yeah.
I know I'd seen it before.
Now
but I couldn't-
I've got to the 20, at the end of the June, we did get 30,000 to purchase equipment, so
Uh-huh.
that's not listed on there. Since it's already being attached to equipment, it's still, I don't know if that'll adjust their
Yeah,
fundraising goal, cause now we're already purchased something theoretically. So it wouldn't be necessarily included in the fundraising, so. And then, of course, the fireworks, I think everybody loves fireworks.
Yeah.
That I talked to, I think that was probably about as well worth our money spent. I went to, in addition to the quarterly report, I went to State Board of Accounts School. I've been kind of sending Dawn updates. They've changed quite a handful of laws that already went into effect, which we weren't really updated on, so we'll get ourselves sorted with those. And then some new reporting guidelines that they want us to adopt, and new funds that we have. Like, one of the things is, when people purchase a permit for a new build or remodel, now we have to have a fund for that money to specifically go into. Before, it was just going into the general fund, we could use it.
oh, yeah.
So it's gonna hurt some communities more than Mitchell that rely on those
Right.
building permit funds to fund other things. So then we will have to only use those amounts collected for building permits to actually go to like unsafe building or other building commissioner related to, activities. So a lot of things like that we're changing, and the usual, you know, how to spot fraud and all the stuff that they want us to be on top of as well. They said the biggest scam they see now is, we don't really pay hardly anything like as an EFT or an ACH, but occasionally we get this fake email saying, hey, change I need to update my bank account, and we know it's not who that is.
Right.
So we already have made people come in to fill out any forms for
Mhm.
payroll wise, but that, they're getting names of companies, and they'll create some sort of official document from, you know, Smith Company or whatever, and then say, we've updated our ACH, start paying us this way.
Right.
And some communities have gotten that done, and, you know, of course, then they pay that way, and then the real Smith Company, that's a hypothetical situation, calls and says, where's my money? And they've lost, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
So they reminded us all of that. So again, we pay everything by check. There's just a few circumstances that we do not do that. Very rare, only if like an emergency. And that's usually like a wire transfer to the bank if we don't do that, so that's already very much locked down in that situation. But yeah, he said that that's been the big issue with the state police and the State Board of Accounts investigating with those types of fraud instances. So, just something else we have to pay attention to and watch out for. And, so yeah, lots of good information. Hold on, it'll take me a few days to go back through my
Right.
notes, and I told him some things as I thought of them today, but, there'll be more that we have to discuss.
Yes.
Sure.
And change policies and things like that, so, yeah, that's where we're at right now, so. It was a long 3.5 days learning stuff, so.
Yeah, I'm sure they crammed a lot in
They
there.
do, and it's all good information, it all has to be, and then, you know, we'll have another meeting later this fall that'll have more information. And new stuff, and they always have a table out, you know, with people from the State Board of Accounts sitting there, and there's always people at the table asking questions, because there's so many things, so many guidelines that they can say, okay, well, here's how we interpret the law and how we wanna see, you know, you do your part. And then, you know, again, with all these legal changes, at the state level, a lot of times they give you what their opinion is, but then they also say you have to go to your local council and update your policy, or make sure your policy matches the new state law. So there's always something.
Yeah.
Always something changing that we have to
Always.
stay on top of.
Nothing stays the same for very long.
No, it does not, it does not. So all those are happening, and then, we had our 2 weeks of training with our new software. I feel like it's not quite enough, we're still having some glitches and some issues. I talked to, they were actually a vendor at the conference, the SBA, and so we're gonna, or BSNA, sorry. We're gonna get a few, like 5 more days of training, probably remote, but just to make sure, we want a couple of more payrolls under our belt, a couple of more Board of Works to get the glitches out, and then the, utility would like another, they got the day-to-day stuff, but it's the things that you only do monthly or maybe once a year that we need a little more practice on. So we're working out a schedule so we can hit all those high points to get us fully trained. Bedford, also did the same thing, I think they maybe started a week before we did, and, you know, have kind of experienced the same.
Yeah.
Cause you get your old information, feeding it into a new one, and it doesn't always match up exactly, so, getting those glitches fixed and making sure everything is in there that we need to be in there, there's just a lot to learn and be, you know, it's gonna take us time just to get really, up to speed on everything, like printing off that payroll report, it took me probably 30 minutes to find it, you know.
Right.
I found like every other type of report, it just takes a while to get the right information, or right request in there to generate, so we will get there, but I have requested additional training just so that we get all of our questions answered the way that we want, so.
Well, how's the new, bill paying thing going?
I think fine, I
Yeah.
think
I had a little trouble with mine,
on the paying online or over the
Yes.
phone?
on mine.
Okay,
I don't wanna do it over the phone.
Mhm.
That's-
yeah, well, some people do, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they do, but then I just realized, they kept sending me to something that I had no idea, they wanted me to download something on my phone,
Oh, like an app maybe,
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
and I didn't wanna do that.
Yeah.
Then it come up, they was gonna charge me so much money a month to download this app.
Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about,
I didn't
yeah,
wanna do that.
yeah,
So I just closed it all out and opened up a new account, new
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
you know. And it went right through, once I
okay.
got the
The
new
right-
password and
yes, okay.
everything, you
Well,
know,
good,
so.
good. Yeah, so there's, I know a lot of people have called that like to just pay over the phone, so we give
Yeah.
them a new account, updated account number,
Yeah,
so that and then we transfer them over so they can take care of it. And again, it's all for security purposes,
right,
cause
As a matter of
because you aren't
fact-
reading your account number off to people.
yeah,
You know, and they have to sit there and go, oh, your account number, you know, and repeat it back, so
Yeah.
we don't wanna have, you know, we don't wanna know any of those account numbers, we want
One-
you to take care of it.
once I figured out how to do it,
Yeah,
and the password and everything, I didn't even have to put in my debit card number, it's still in there.
oh, did it save it?
Yeah, it saved it.
Okay.
So, I mean, which is good.
Yeah, that'll
'Cause,
make it easy,
I mean,
simple.
when I get my debit card out, I gotta
Yeah.
do like this, put it in the light.
Yeah, 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 so
So,
yeah,
yeah,
it'll,
other than that, it should be a lot better next time,
yeah,
because that's
Yeah.
it. cause I saved everything, the
Yes,
password.
yes, and then also, you know, the e-statements, I think people are really signing up for that.
Yeah,
And of course, the more, you know, that would be great to get the majority of people on that, it just saves
Yeah.
us time. You know, we don't worry about the post office doing the post office
yeah.
thing, and kind of cuts that.
See, that's, when I paid mine, I just went back to where I got the email
Uh-huh,
about the bill.
yeah,
That's how I went
Yes,
through it,
yes,
and
yeah.
that's where I had my problem.
yeah, okay,
So then I just
Yeah.
went the old way.
Yeah. and if you do get a paper statement, you can take there's the QR code, so if you,
Yeah,
you can take a picture of that, it'll link you to the pay site.
well, actually, what I did is I went to the Mitchell webpage
Oh,
Town of Mitchell.
definitely, yeah,
and went that
Yeah.
way,
so we have all different
yeah.
ways to get to the information to try to make it better for everybody.
And I wrote down my password
Yeah,
and
look at
everything
you.
this time. I didn't last time, but I wrote it down this time,
I'd have to write it down too.
believe me. Even though I did save it,
Yeah,
still wrote it down.
yeah. So yeah, we're working on that, so I feel like just a little more time, and I think it'll probably be remote, or they can just
Yeah.
be on Zoom meeting with us and just say, okay, you know, we're gonna take a few more goes at that, just to make sure we have, because not everything pops up every single time.
Yeah,
And I just think it would make us feel a little more comfortable, especially payrolls and board works are the two most important
Yeah.
things that we gotta do, because everybody wants their paycheck,
Sure.
and then the people we do business with wanna
Right,
be
wanna
paid.
pay, yeah.
So we wanna make sure that it's done correctly with, you know, no issues, no redos, that sort of thing, and
did a lot of people go for that, the bill pay?
yeah, I think there's been quite a bit, we have a lot signed up for the ACH, which stays the same, it doesn't change anything. And then, yeah, from the reports I see, it looks like a lot of people do,
Yeah,
do pay with the card, you know, on the
Yeah.
phone, so.
I
You
won't,
can
even-
tell.
I won't even get no mail now. That was usually about the only thing I got,
It's
was the
with your
water bill.
Yeah,
that and the progress examiner on Wednesdays, that's
Uh-huh,
about it.
yeah, yeah, so it does save us a lot of time, you know,
Yeah.
when you have to, cause those cards are printed, not individually, they're on a
Right,
sheet, they have to all be, Don's done his fair share of tearing those cards apart. and-
Yeah, that's
I hadn't even thought about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's
Yeah, that
very
takes a
time
couple
consuming,
good days for
Yes.
them to get
Yeah.
that done.
it
Yeah.
does, yeah, it's a lot, so yes. So if you're listening out there, please sign up for email statements, so we can cut down on that time spent.
That's the only way to do it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just better and more efficient for
Yeah.
everybody, so which saves the city money, it saves
Right,
all of that.
Which in the long run, that
It's-
saves the
it's-
taxpayer
yes,
money too.
It does, yes.
it's
Because
like
all
I
that
told
goes
people
into
before, I
that.
write one check a month,
Yeah.
and that's for my health insurance.
Uh-huh,
I mean, I could do it online, but they charge me $25 to use my debit card.
oh, wow.
So.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I'm not gonna do that.
yeah, and we kind of look at things the same way, it's like, okay, how can we save money and
Yeah.
be more efficient and effective,
Right,
and, that's one of them, so, yeah, sign up for email statements.
definitely.
Well, that's all I have.
All right, anything, if there's nothing else, I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vicky, as always.
Don't fall down there.